Hey nail couture babes, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a nail art inspo. So this is what I'm kind of looking for. And I already did a soak off on my nails, as you can see. So mainly all of the acrylic is soaked off. What I'm gonna do now is just cut my nails off, trim them down a little bit. And then guys, if you're doing this on a nail client, just be careful, because as you put acrylic liquid, acrylic, powder, your skin grows out. So just be careful when you're cutting away the nails, and yeah, so we're gonna be doing this, and I'm just gonna cut them down, and then I'm just gonna prep them, and then we're gonna get right into the nail application. You see how long my nails got? Guys, I was gonna give my nails a break, but I just couldn't do it. And then I was gonna do like a little overlay, but I also couldn't do it. I just don't like short nails. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. Now I'm gonna take a nail file, and it's a 100, 180. These are not my favorite nail files. I bought these off of Temu. They tend to bend as I'm filing the nails. But since I bought a whole pack, I am still gonna use it because they do work pretty good. They just bend. So basically they're like a little bit, you get what you pay for. So we're still gonna use them. So yeah, we're filing away. And then I might fast forward some of the stuff, like maybe with the prepping and stuff, because I think that is just self-explanatory. You don't have to I don't know if you guys really want more in-depth videos, so I'm gonna try to just do everything. Why not? You want to make sure you do like a little oval kind of, so then these corners here are in, so they don't pop out when you put the nail tip. And that's just what I like to do. Personal preference. I'm gonna wipe away the dust. And then I also got this from Temu. No, actually I got this from Amazon. I'm lying. It was like a little 2-pack, but I got this one off of Temu. So if you guys didn't see my Temu haul, go check that out, because it was super cute, super exciting. And yeah, oops, sorry. Now I'm gonna be taking in a cuticle pusher, and I'm gonna be pushing those cuticle backs. You wanna be as gentle as possible. You just wanna expose that little bit of skin. I tend to not have too much skin, but some of my clients do have more than others. So yeah, you just wanna, push them back a little bit like that. I'm gonna be grabbing a sanding band, and I'm going to be putting one on here. And you also want to be changing these every client that you have, throwing it out and replacing it every time you have a new client. So I personally, oops, it was too low. I personally put it on 1. That's the highest that I put it. Ain't this so cute? I wish it came in pink, but they didn't have it in pink. But I'll also link this down below. I don't think I have it on my description box, but I will link this nail drill. It is so cheap, and it is so freaking good, guys. It was like 20 something dollars. So now I'm gonna grab this. I do not cut my cuticles, guys. That's just me. I don't need to cut my cuticles. As you can see, I don't need it. But for my clients that do need a little bit of a little trim off of the cuticle, I will do that if they need it. If they don't, then I won't even touch it. As long as you're like prepping good, then you're fine. Also, another thing, you want to go in one direction with the nail plate, and you also just don't just be putting the machine there, just leaving it there. Guys, I have a little bit of acrylic still on here, but it's okay. I had hit this nail in the summertime really, really bad, And as you can see, it's growing out. It's way better now. It's been growing out, and so yeah, so if you just see it like that, that's what it is. So yeah, so we're gonna go on to the next one, and then pretty much do the same thing on all 5 fingers, and then I'll be back with the next one. Alrighty guys, these are the nails all set out and ready to put nail tips, so we are going to start with that. All right guys, so now I'm gonna take this kiss. I can't give y'all the link to this one because I bought it from my local nail supply store, but you can buy this anywhere. And the magnets, you can also get them from Amazon. I didn't get these, my sister gave them to me, so I can't give you the link for that, but you can find them anywhere. So now I'm gonna take them, and they're all gonna be as even as possible. They're not all gonna be super even, you know, because that's just not, you know, they're not gonna be perfect, but you can get them as close to getting that wherever length you want them to be. So I think I'm gonna go this long. I don't know guys, like I just love them long, but they're kind of hard. So but you know what, for the nail art, I am gonna leave them this long, and if I have to cut them down after, then I will, but we're gonna leave them this long. Then guys, I'm using my nail drill on just one, and I'm gonna start to blend in the nail tip with the natural nail only, and I'm not gonna be applying too much pressure. I'm sorry, I'm not even in frame. So we're just gonna do that on all the fingers, and yeah, we'll be back for the next step. All right guys, so I already took these 2 nails and I went in these corners and just make sure that they are well in, I don't know how to say it, but like, you know, just straight, and these corners are not sticking out. And then I do not file the sides or the bottom just yet, because I do put the acrylic on first. But like I said, it's personal preference. If you do that, that is totally okay. I did used to do that, but I feel like it's just not worth it, and it also saves you a lot of time. So like when you're cutting down the tips, if you try to do it as straight as possible, you don't need to file them before putting the acrylic, because when you put the acrylic afterwards, you'll be filing just as much. So yeah, so that's something to keep in mind, and that's just what I do now. I try to, you know, save on time. So here they are. Now we're about to put the dehydrator, which for the dehydrator I just use alcohol with a brush and I just swipe down. And then for the primer, I am going to be using 2 different primers. I use one that is for my local nail supply store, and then I also use Modelones, I think that is what it's called, and I use that, and they've been working really good for me. I was using this one just by itself, and I noticed that on myself it was still causing lifting. My nails would lift from the top. So as I've been using these 2 together, they've been doing really good. So, and I also just like put 2 layers. So I'll put 2 of these and 2 of these, and again, it's just what I do. You know, you do as you please, and what works for you, it is totally fine. So again, we're putting on the first primer. Sorry guys. So yeah, if you hear noise in the background, that is my toddler, and she is. I was about to put it on the end, and no, it's in. So now we're about to grab this one, and I put two, like one coat off camera, so. And there goes one. And guys, you also want to be layering a whole bunch of this on top. And I've noticed also what has been helping me is encapsulating the primer. So what I will do is I will go in with the clear. So sorry guys. So I put the other coat off camera. So here is with 2 coats of this one and then 2 coats of the modelones. What I was trying to say, I do have kids, so it's kind of hard for me to not like to do these videos without voiceover, because you know they tend to like come in my room and just you know how it is. If you're a mom, you know. But I'm trying to not do a voiceover because I want to do everything step by step with you guys and how I apply my acrylic and how I prep and everything. So before I get started with the acrylic color, I like to encapsulate the primer with clear acrylic because I feel like that's also been helping with no lifting and what has been working for me. So that's what we're going to do now. All right, guys. So when you dip your brush in, do you see how I just did that? You want to make sure that your brush has no bubbles. So you want to keep dipping in there and just swipe that away. Guys, I'm not going to sit here and explain too much on how to apply acrylic and powder. I feel like that's something that you will learn eventually on your own. And no matter how many times somebody will tell you, oh, hey, like you should dip it once, dip it twice, dip it 3 times, is literally learn as you go. So the more you know, apply acrylic, it'll just come to you. It really will, guys. Like I promise. You know, I struggled for a very long time, and I'm not saying that I'm super perfect at it, but I am way better at my application, and so will you, I promise. So yeah, we're gonna do that and then I'll come right back. All right, guys, I applied the thin layer, the thinnest layer you can even possibly think about. I encapsulated the primer, so the primer is not touched. If I want to go grab something, I'm not like, oops, I touched it, I have to go again and you know what I mean. So that is that. Now I'm going to be using for the first time Bad Enough from Dynamic Nail Supply. This is my first time. I've been hearing so many good things about this brand, so I'm super excited to be trying this color because I follow this YouTuber. Her name is Jessie. Shout out. She does amazing nails and she's always using this Cover Pink acrylic. And she also compared it a little bit to Young Nails, which is super famous out right now. But I feel like for my beginner girls, $6 you cannot beat. This is a 2 ounce and they filled it up all the way to the top, which I am obsessed. So yeah, we're gonna see and we're gonna try out this acrylic powder for the first time. So let's get started. Okay, I think my bead was a little too dry, so let's try that again. Oh my God, this color is absolutely stunning. And it has like, oh my gosh, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it has like these little red specks of glitter. It is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Like I was kind of like scared. I'm like, you know what? Like everybody's talking about this color. Like, let's see what's all the hype for. Like, oh, I see the hype. Like for sure. So you see guys, I'm not even like perfect at putting in, especially if I'm like using new acrylic colors that I haven't tried out yet. I have to get to know the brand. But like, do you see how I'm building the nail already? And pick up a little one and then we're gonna put it at the top right there. Okay, and then as light as possible, you're gonna be pushing it towards the cuticle. Okay? And just like that. And guys, I don't go by like, oh my God, do 4 beads, do 3 beads, no. I go as I, like, where if I see if I need more, then that's just where I'm gonna place. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be too much on it, like. So yeah, we're gonna keep placing. Guys, this color is, do you see how I just build the apex? You see that? Beautiful. Look at that freaking color. Wow, I am obsessed. Now we're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna place that bead there. So I always start by placing my bead right where the nail tip is, and then I'll just start patting it, cleaning the sidewalls, making sure it's not running to the side. And I'll swipe up, swipe up. Guys, my hands are like cramping up so bad. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but it's just been so bad. And then this brush is just messing up on me. All right, guys, here is my final application. They are looking crazy, but just be patient and bear with me because this is my first time using this acrylic. So every time I'm using a new acrylic, it's a little difficult for me because I'm trying to find out like how the formula is. But there you go. There goes the apex, which is what you want. And then towards the end, it looks pretty good. So here it is. Overall review, my final thoughts on these. They are absolutely amazing. They literally glide on the nail so well. They're easy to work with. Honestly, they feel like high quality, like, to be honest. I just need to practice a little bit more with the consistency of it. So overall, it doesn't marble or anything, so it's really, really pretty.